This is our new truck, boys. Just kidding, it's this one. What is going on, guys? Welcome back. Before we get into this video, I have two really deep, serious questions for you. And I need answers. Can you stand backwards on a flight of stairs? Why do sleeping pills come with a warning that says may cause drowsiness? Here we go, boys. First startup. Fired right up, no hesitation at all. And it came with Scooby-Doo windshield covers. Guys, this is cool. This thing feels like an absolute tank, and like turbo spools up right away. Like this is, I've never driven a diesel this new, which isn't very new now, but this is really this is really cool, guys. I mean, this thing just, it's basically bone stock, and I'll go over videos of everything later when we get back in town, but it is immaculate. It doesn't leak oil. It's just, this is like, you know, the door is obvious. The door is shot. It got T-boned right here, and so that's as low as the window rolls down. But it just feels like a monster. The tank only holds 18 gallons, which is kind of, I mean, maybe it's fuel efficient, but I think that's kind of weird. I also have no idea where I'm going, so I'm gonna put you guys down for a minute so I can get back to where I'm heading. That's what he upgraded to, which is pretty nice. But I'm pumped with this. This is so sick. So we're staying with my wife's dad's cousin, but they have this fat little devil cat. I'm allergic to cats, and I'm also allergic to demons, and this has got both. Look at that little fat rug of evil. He's just like a giant potato. He doesn't move, he just is evil and kills happiness. Look at that pure evil. Go away, kitty. No, kitty, this is my coffee. Go away, kitten. Evil. Kitty was just on table, so I moved across the table. Kitty's back. Go away, kitty. Evil. Stop sniffing. No sniff. This is my coffee still. Go away. Yes, be gone with your fat rug-like body. I thought the Cummins won the race, but he didn't. That was fun though. All right, guys, we made it back in town. It was a 620-mile haul. Truck did great, and I could not be happier. So it is a one-owner 2006. I learned the engine is technically an LBZ, but this was an earlier 06, so technically it's not an LBZ, but technically it is. That door does not open, as you saw in the beginning, so I have to climb through this side like such. Oh. So one owner, dealer serviced its whole life. He did the oil changes every 3,000 miles until he switched to full synthetic, and then he started doing every 5,000 miles its entire life. He literally wrote down when he put gas in it. I mean, everything has been accounted for the entire life of this truck. I think the title said like 28 miles is what it had on it when he bought it. Minus this door being so wrecked and the window only goes down to about here. It has I think I already said that, has 103,000 miles, starts right up every single time. Like I said, we drove it, 103,000. We drove it 620 miles one way to here, and it ran great. It has this little bully dog tuner on it, which my friend Wyatt, Sketchy DA on YouTube, he's brilliant with diesels, and he's gonna be the one taking care of this thing. And he said these are pretty junk. Maybe not junk, but they're not as good. He wants me to do EFI Live. So we'll see. He recommended a bunch of different things, but this has no power, tow, performance, extreme. I keep it on no power because I want this thing to last. It has coolant, fuel economy, boost, peak boost, trans temp, and coolant, boost gauge. I have trans temp right there. Four-wheel drive, which is super cool because I've never had a four-wheel drive vehicle. This is my first. In-dash radio. I mean, everything. So I'm not a huge fan of the camo. That's just my preference. That's not my thing. But all the seats underneath are immaculate. I mean, this is cool. I haven't had a truck nice enough to have that. I mean, just everything is perfect. Minus this door, obviously. They got T-bone. That's why I got this truck for $10,000 and not 20-something, because of this door. And also, the guy was just really helping me out and kind of doing me a favor with that price, because I mean, I could probably sell this right now for like 15-ish, and I don't think many people would bat an eye, but it does not want to open at all. It's just completely shot. So that's for another day. It starts right up. You saw it runs great. It's way faster than I anticipated it would be. It's really fun, but I've already gotten used to driving it, and so I kind of got all my kind of the joyriding out of the way, and I'm determined and committed to treating it nice now. It's just it's so mechanically perfect, it's not even funny. I mean, it drove perfect. The damage in the pictures, I thought it was just the door. You get under here and you see that it got into the cab pretty good, but if you look further at the frame, it didn't even touch I mean, all the impact was right here, and it was a really slow T-bone. What happened was this girl was turning this way while he was going straight, so it wasn't a direct head-on, it was kind of like a boop. And judging by that's all the damage it did, that car probably got pretty screwed up and bounced right off of this thing. So tires are good. This isn't really the tire I want to run on here. I just wanted to do some normal, basically like what factory would have been on here, just for road noise and fuel economy and all that jazz. But these are actually probably going to kick butt in the winter here, so I'm really excited for that. So we'll see how they do. I'm just not used to, I mean, I'm just not used to a truck really, so maybe that's the option. This is full of trash right now from the house, but I'm not a huge fan of camper shells in general, but I kind of like that it makes it look like an old man truck. You know, I mean, this, I have no intentions of this being fast or souping it up. This is just to pull our cars. That's why I bought it. It's a piece to the puzzle for this channel to keep going in the direction that I want it to. And I just happened to luck out finding a really clean, well-maintained, well-taken care of truck. It has an exhaust from the turbo all the way back. It does have a muffler, which I really like, because when you get on it, you can hear it. And I mean, you can hear all the turbo noises and everything, but when we were driving on the highway the whole way here, we doing 80, 85 miles an hour, we couldn't hear a thing. And it rides really good. A lot of the heavy duty trucks I've been in, really rough riding trucks, but this thing just, it's smooth. It did so good. I did think, this is how excited I was, I didn't really care, but I did think this was a Chevy, and I thought it was the Cat Eye front end. So I don't know if I want to like switch the grill out and do like black housing headlights and, you know, paint the chrome. I don't know. Obviously the door is first priority, but I'm just daydreaming. It's a new truck. Never had tow mirrors before. A lot of you guys should be proud. They're not out because I'm not that guy. I don't know what else to tell you about. Definitely do different taillights. Let me know what you think about the camper shell or the topper. It's in great shape. It'd be really nice on road trips, like Jamie at PFI, he has one on his Cummins. And you know, if we get to the point where we're able to travel and we're able to put all of our tools and merch and all kinds of stuff in there, it'd be really nice to have that. And it wouldn't be terrible to take off. So that's, I mean, I'm not going to sell it, but whether I should just keep it on there all the time or take it off, only put it on there when I need to, blah, 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 blah. I'm pumped. I've been driving it about three or 4 days now. I'm going to switch back to driving the Colorado. But just super excited. It's an awesome truck. Let me know what you guys think. I have a lot of work left to do. That going and getting that got me really behind, and then we've been working on the house that we bought, so I have to clear all of these, and then I have one more earth roamer set for the month, and then I got some interior. I can't even show you those. I have some interior parts that got dropped off, but they're on top of one of the Jeep parts that you can't see. So I got a lot of work to do, so let me know what you think about the truck. Ideas far and wide. I mean, like aesthetic things, like I said, the grille, the chrome, headlights, taillights. I am a noob to diesels. I'm a noob to everything, but especially diesels. I don't know anything about it. So like I said, I got all of my kind of joyriding out of it, and it's awesome, but I want that thing to last a long time. And so I have committed to myself and you guys, I'm not driving it hard. I'm going to drive it like an old lady. And it's actually really easy to drive nicely. When you're not on it, it's really cool. When you're not getting on it, it feels like a pig. It just feels like a fat, heavy, the steering is a little heavy, and it just feels like a dog. So it's really easy to just pretend that it is. So in case anyone's wondering, I did not have 10 grand hanging out, and I had to get a loan for that. 4-wheel drive, we live in Colorado. I've not had a 4-wheel drive vehicle ever, so that'll be nice. But until we get a blizzard, it's gonna be parked in our garage at our house. The only other purpose it's gonna have is towing the Jeep and the Bug and Mina's cars to events. That's what I bought it for. So super excited. I have to pay that loan off rather quickly for reasons that don't matter. So I got a lot of work to do. All right, guys, let me know what you think. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon. Jeep videos next. I'm gonna crank that out, show you guys what I bought for it, start making some headway. We are, I wanna say maybe a month away from finishing it. We'll find out. See you soon.